FBI just released Obama's horrifying secret proving he's the deadliest president in U.S. history. Obama continues to do everything in his power to destroy Trump's presidency. He's constantly violating federal law to meet with world leaders in a civilian capacity to undermine Trump, where he continues to hold fundraisers all over D.C. to stage his promised political comeback. But unfortunately for Obama and his legacy, the FBI has just released a very disturbing report on the former president that could derail any political plans he might have had in the near future. Each year, the FBI releases their annual summary known as the Law Enforcement Officers Killed and Assaulted Report. The report for 2016 was just finalized, where the findings are being sent to the DOJ. The report revealed an extremely disturbing statistic about how the Obama administration was the deadliest in history, as there was a 61% increase in murders targeting law enforcement. Of course, we can thank Obama and his hatred for our police officers, where he constantly voiced his support for Black Lives Matter, who was responsible for the massacre of Dallas police last year. The Black Sphere reported. Monday, the FBI finalized their annual summary known as the Law Enforcement Officers Killed and Assaulted Report. As Sessions put it, the 61% increase in murders targeting law enforcement is both shocking and unacceptable. Of course, we knew Obama's administration painted police as the enemy. Now it's indisputable. Breitbart breaks down the numbers even further. The feloniously killed category is a narrow one. 62 of those 66 officers died of gunshot wounds, with the last 4 dying after being hit by motor vehicles. The 66 officers feloniously killed in the line of duty in 2016 is the highest single-year figure since 1997. The single most common category of officer slaying and the largest increase recorded was the 17 ambush-type premeditated killings in 2016, a 142% increase over the 7 such attacks in 2015. Breitbart News has reported extensively on these attacks, the most egregious of which left 5 Dallas, Texas, policemen dead after a black nationalist opened fire at a July 2016 Black Lives Matter rally. An additional 52 officers died in accidents while on duty, for a total of 118 line-of-duty deaths, a 37% increase over 2015. The number of assaults on officers also increased significantly in 2016, with over 57,000 recorded nationwide. This figure represents a 14% increase over 2015 and a rate of more than 150 a day and nearly 1 assault for every 10 police officers in the country. These devastating deaths on our police officers are directly due to Obama, who encouraged his thugs to go to war with all those who serve and protect. How many times did we witness Obama making incendiary remarks while sending his race-baiting minions to hotbeds like Ferguson to drum up the racial discontent and hatred even further? Obama spent 8 years stoking the flames of a racial divide that for the most part had been relegated to the 60s. Seeing the potential for leftist profiteering, both politically and financially, Obama encouraged hatred, particularly against law enforcement, the Black Sphere reported. The bright side is that President Trump is turning things around for our nation's police. Just days after taking office, President Trump made it clear that he stood on the side of America's police with the first executive order that he put into motion. Trump promised that his administration would serve to enhance the protection and safety of federal, state, tribal, and local law enforcement officers, and thereby all Americans. President Trump is already delivering on the promise to support our law enforcement and enhance their ability to do their jobs. So far, police deaths have already decreased by 20%, but the official numbers won't be released until sometime next year. It's so refreshing to have Trump in office now, where he fully supports law and order and constantly has the backs of our brave police who daily defend the thin blue line in this country.